Hollywood is starting to take some of my talking points. You know, I'm starting to hear a lot more celebrities talk about mental health and importance for mental health. I'm starting to see a lot more commercials talking about need for a therapist. Uh, and a lot more people going through and getting a therapist, right? Which is basically the stuff that I've been saying the whole time. You know, a lot of people need that. Most people need that because one thing too that a lot of individuals, I'm not gonna say who, need to understand is nobody cares about their emotions. Nobody cares about it. And the thing is that it's not that nobody cares about it. What it is that you need, and I think I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again, right? Even if I said it on or off camera. What I mean by that is that you need to learn to control yourself, right? And that's where therapist comes into play. But the whole idea, not ideology, principle, because it's different. But the whole principle of nobody cares about your emotions starts from an understanding of responsibility. Some people ain't gonna like that. Doesn't matter. They don't have a choice but to like it. Because the way that the world is going right now, because I'm giving people updates, is you're going to have to learn to be responsible for yourself. Otherwise, it's just open season on you, so to speak. Some people are just gonna take advantage of you. And the reason why is I'm saying that in the first place is because y'all know I keep up with the times. Y'all know that I do this. I'm gonna get to the reading, but what it is right, because it's very important to talk about this, because what it is for Hollywood to start taking up my talking points, yeah, it means that they may be possibly running out of ideas, right? Fresh new ideas. But what it also means is that certain celebrities like Demi Lovato or stuff like this, they're starting to come to the realization that they may need it. And they do, because nobody, like, what I mean when I say that no one cares about your emotions is people, like, if Demi Lovato had a problem and Demi didn't know how to resolve that problem, right? And they went out. Demi went outside and did something against the law. Do you really think the police is gonna sit there and ask Demi what her day was like? They're not gonna care. And that's the principle that I'm talking about. People like Demi Lovato, I'll say in the same boat, right? The same archetype. They have to learn to control themselves. Nobody is going to care about, oh, what kind of day this person had. Listen, it's still your responsibility to control yourself. If you're having that much of a bad day, use your words to communicate. All of this, you can't control yourself. That stuff is done. We're moving into business class type of world right now. Literally, we're moving into a business class type of world. The government is trying to remake the currency. Nobody's trying to listen to all of that. You got all these emotional issues, and you need to learn to control yourself. So the cards that I come up with are the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, the Strength, Temperance, Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Page of Cups, the Devil, King of Cups, Two of Swords. And this is part of the reason too why it is that I push so hard to come get my tarot readings. A lot of y'all gonna have to stop trying to lowball and stop trying to play cheap. I'm not cheap, because when you deal with me, you're getting a certain level of quality that you're not gonna find a lot of places on earth, because people tell you certain things so that they can go ahead and get the business, right? They can have you as a reoccurring person. Me, you're getting the business, right? You're getting high quality work. If you decide to screw me over, you're screwing yourself over. Why? Because you're hanging yourself out to dry like clothes. You understand what I'm saying? So some of y'all gonna have to stop. And I'm not saying y'all are playing cheap. I'm saying I'm setting the precedent that y'all are gonna have to stop playing it safe. Y'all gonna have to dive all the way in, because with a lot of the people who come to me and stuff like this, respect to them, right? Even the ones that I had a falling out with, respect to those people or whatnot, or whatever the case may be, they would know what to do if they purchased my courses. They would know how to find somebody if they purchased my courses. But they have the mentality of, well, I don't want to pay for all that. Well, but you don't know what to do. Whenever it is that I may have like a financial statement, guess what? I'm buying the cash flow board game. Shout outs to Robert Kiyosaki. Why? Because I need to know how to fill out a financial statement. And in the board game, they show you how to fill out a financial statement. But guess what? The board game is like $80. But Robert Kiyosaki is a business person. So guess what? I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Why? Because I need to know how to fill out a financial statement. So it's a matter of how far are you willing to go to get the answer? And a lot of the times, a lot of the individuals, they're not really ready for this. All right. So for the Geminis, what I'm seeing here for the Geminis is, I'm seeing 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands, a lot of, 5 of Wands, not 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands. You and somebody else not necessarily seeing eye to eye. 6 of Pentacles, you wanting the blood, sweat, and tears that you implemented into a relationship to be poured back into you. The Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Right now, what I'm seeing about you Geminis is you need to be very careful about the type of people whom you interact with, because if you're not, the Page of Pentacles Hierophant shows me that you will be hard pressed to start giving that to anyone that may fill your head up with some nonsense, or may even look the part like they've really got something going on. That's a dangerous game that a lot of you Geminis will be playing. The Nine of Swords, the Strength card. The Nine of Swords, the Strength card, the Temperance. This person, these people especially, will lie to you, tell you that tell you sweet nothings, and then will have you convinced, because you already convinced yourself prematurely that this relationship that you have is really going to go in the right direction, and the two of y'all are in a relationship. Because see, that's how it is that the enemy plays their position, so to speak. That's how the enemy plays their position. The enemy plays their position by having you assume things that may not necessarily even exist. So what will happen is that the enemy will put you in a position where, or someone, but really the enemy, the ego, will put yourself in your own messed up disposition where somebody doesn't even necessarily have to confirm whether or not you and them are in a relationship, but in your delusion, and we all have them, see, I'm gonna have to talk about that too, but someday, right? Really kind of run down the game. So what will happen is that's how the enemy runs down their game. They get you caught up in their game by getting you to assume certain things. So what happens is that the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles now represents this being a situation for a lot of you where you need to understand that this relationship ultimately with the person whom you may be either in a relationship with, who's given off this Hierophant energy, or someone who you may be getting to know, or it could be a combination of the two. You're just getting to know this person and you already have issues with them. The relationship is not going to get any better. The Judgment the Judgment, Page of Cups, and the Devil represents this person most definitely is selling to you lies. This person, look, and the Devil card is right up underneath the Temperance in this spread, literally in the same column. So it's showing you that what it is that this person's got kicking out and kicking up to you is not even real. And then the thing is that the Page of Cups, excuse me, the King of Cups and the Two of Swords now, the King of Cups and the Two of Swords represents how you got to also understand, see things for what they are, yo. Like, the thing is that, yeah, you have to deal with this situation the way that it is, and stop being in denial, which is what the Two of Swords represent. Stop just trying to be tough and sit there and accept it, and do the King of Cups, meaning do something about it. You know, do something about it. Take up action. Take action. Let's clarify the King of Cups. You have Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups, plenty of cup cards. Four of Cups, things appear to be even. Eight of Cups, build and destroy. Yeah, you need to destroy this relationship and build better ones. Seven of Cups, so that things could be a lot more advantageous for you, right? You know, 7 is a lucky number. You know, you got the circle 7 Quran, the whole Moorish joint. You know, so 7, you know, the 7 principle: love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, equality, the divinity. You know what I mean? So you have 7 principles, right? Love, truth, peace, freedom, justice, equality, divinity, right? I added 1, but obviously divinity is at the root cause of all that stuff, right? So is love. That's why love comes first. But those are the principles of Moorishhood, essentially, right? It's not religion, you know. But the point of why it is that I'm saying that in the first place is because 7 is a lucky number. And the 7 of Cups is, if you look into any tarot key, the 7 of Cups is a pretty lucky. I ain't gonna say lucky, right? Because it's not necessarily about luck. But what the 7 of Cups denotes is that things, you'll be happier. Okay? Let me not even beat around the bush. The 7 of Cups, look, you'll have more options as to what it is that you're doing, right? Let's clarify another card. Let's clarify the Two of Swords, which is the card right next to the King of Cups. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. See, like I said, the reason why it is that I'm so harsh on people like this in these videos and just in general is because a lot of the times, everybody, the people, not every last person, but the people who come to me, they make their own problems that they later complain about. It's like, why are you continuing to date this person if this person is putting their hands on you and talking to you with disrespect? Why are you doing that? Oh, because that's not an answer. And that's not an answer. Oh, because I love this person. I hear you. This person is going to continue to put their hands on you and talk to you like you're crazy. So you created your own problems. And then the thing is that when I come up with the solutions, because I'm dealing with people from a hand-to-hand perspective, in a sense of one-to-one perspective, it's a perspective of they just get upset. Listen, y'all going to have to learn to get over that problem that you have. I'm not your enemy. And if you're going to treat me like your enemy, you need to go ahead and come through and pay these enemy prices. Because if you stop acting like you knew everything and humbled yourself down, because see, hubris is the thing that a lot of people getting themselves caught up in. Hubris. So to clarify the Two of Swords, you have the Magician, okay, the Knight of Cups, Lovers. Love is what you make it. You know, exactly what it is that I was just saying. The Magician is a card of you creating your own destiny. The Knight of Cups, the Lovers. You create your own destiny in the context of love. Stop complaining about the love that you're attracting. Have boundaries. The Knight of Cups. Right, have boundaries. You created this, your love life. If you keep attracting individuals, you need to deal with you. I get this type of stuff so many times where people will come to me and they'll be all upset and have this anger and disdain in their heart for me. No. Go back to the people who talk to you crazy and ask them why it is that they're doing that in the first place. Go talk to them like that. And that's another reason why it is that I'm so tough on individuals. Part of the reason why I'm tough on individuals, right, to talk about the whole Hollywood thing too, is also because of the fact that I mean, the reading's done, but I'm wrapping it up. The reason why I'm hard on individuals too is due to the fact that, number one, I'm putting myself on the line. I'm putting my face out there. I'm out here putting my face out there. I'm putting myself on the line. I'm doing what it is I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? I got my hand on my heart because that's what's real. I'm putting myself out there. You know what I mean? And the thing is that for you to come over and have all this anger and stuff like this, you need to learn to check that. And I'm not asking. I'm telling it to you. You need to learn to check that, because I am not going to read or help anybody out who does not respect the fact that I made a sacrifice to do this type of stuff. I don't have to do this. I don't have to help people, but I have people's best interest in mind. So because not everybody does this, right? Just some, but, or I say a lot, not just some, but a lot. So why is it that you have all this thing? Because you don't, this anger and disdain for me because you don't know how to control yourself. Gotta learn to control that. And stop being so upset that you created your own issues for yourself. Stop playing cheap. Come through and get the answers. Because see, the thing is that for me is, that's the name of the game. You need to want to get answers so much to the point where you're willing to pay for it, and you're willing to pay for it big in order to get the life answers. And I'll explain why in the next video in Taurus, to kind of keep giving y'all some more game. Peace.